Huh?
There's
What's my
back.
day?
Oh, okay. There's a background loop right there. There you go.
Yeah. No intro.
Phew! Oh god. Ugh. Whew.
Got what's going on. Just tell me what it is. Fry, what it do. Tell us what y'all thinking. Give me the remote. I'm trying to see. Where's my anime? Got what's going on. Just tell me what it is. Fry, what it do. What y'all thinking? What y'all thinking? What y'all thinking? Where's my anime? Where's my anime? Where's my anime? What's going on? Just tell me what it is. Fly, what it do? Tell us what y'all thinking. Yo, chill, it's right here. Where's my anime? Where's my anime? What's going on? Just tell me what it is. Fly, what it do? What y'all thinking? What y'all thinking? What y'all thinking? Where's my anime? Y'all ready for this? Tell us what y'all thinking. What y'all thinking? What y'all thinking? What y'all thinking? What y'all thinking? Yo, chill, it's right here. What's going on? Just tell me what it is. Where's my anime? What it do? What y'all thinking? What y'all thinking? What y'all thinking? What y'all thinking? Where's my anime? Where's my anime? What's going on? Just tell me what it is. Fry, what it do? Tell us what y'all thinking. Y'all ready for this? Tell us what y'all thinking. Yo, chill, it's right here. Got what's going on. Just tell me what it is. Fry, what it do? Tell us what y'all thinking.
What's going on, world? Welcome back to another episode 66 of Where's My Anime. I got Fry the manga guy with us today, this morning, this afternoon.
Somewhere around there.
And myself, the anime review antagonist. How you doing today, Fry?
Oh, you know, another day in paradise.
Got any before I go further, Jason was obviously missing it today, but we'll catch him next week, hopefully. Be back to
He's
the
off doing
cast.
July 4th stuff.
Yep, man. Happy 4th.
Gonna rate everything today exclusively in freedom points.
How do these points work?
I don't know. Something about freedom.
Freedom of expression.
Sure. Oh.
Got any news?
I felt like I did. It just kind of popped out of my brain though.
Lack of freedom.
Lack of freedom. Yep. Yeah, I'm blanking. I don't know.
I will say, scrolling through X, apparently Sonic is about to get I don't know if it's going to be an animated short or if it's going to be a series. But the little teaser that they have for it, it is very much, it's very clean. Very clean. I definitely like to see it.
So like what? Sonic's getting his own TV show again?
There's definitely lots of those. This one is more, I don't know how to describe it. It's definitely a different animation style, if it is going to be a series, than they usually have. Like, it's more of like their 3D-ish models. Like, you would probably see more in the games than you would in their TV
They've
shows.
had that before. They had like a kids version that used more like 3D models.
No, I ain't talking about you talking about like Sonic Boom? I ain't talking like that.
Okay.
Like, it's more like how the games would be set up. That anime, like the cutscenes in the game. It's almost like the cutscenes in the game, but hopefully it's gonna be a series and not just like a little short.
Gotcha. Okay.
That's nice though.
I remembered what I was gonna say though. It came back to the brain. I don't know if you watched Star Wars Visions, but it was it had various like animation studios create like a Star Wars episode, but with their own animation style.
Yeah.
It had 2 seasons, I think. It might have been 3, but one of the best ones was I think it was called like Jedi 9 or something like that for the episode. That studio is getting to make their own story based off of that episode. And a trailer dropped for it and it looked fucking sick. Like I'm pumped. Like it was one of the better ones anyways in Visions, but it looked like because honestly all the episodes of Visions all looked really good. But you can tell that some people, like when they were making their episode, were like, okay, this is just a one-off thing. So, there wasn't a lot of like real like quality story there. But this one had like legitimate like potential, which is obvious because apparently they're gonna get their own fucking show. I don't know if it technically is part of the Star Wars universe, like continuity wise. I don't know if it's going to be considered like canon or anything, so I don't know where it is in the timeline of Star Wars.
Yeah.
But even if it's off doing its own thing, it looks interesting. Like it looks really cool. There's a lot of really pretty visuals. And then like one of the cool things about it was like there's this Darth Vader like guy is what it looked like for like the bad guy or whatever, and he was creating this weapon using kyber crystals that of course is a planet destroyer because apparently that's all Star Wars can fucking do. But so all of that was kind of generic and I was starting to get kind of disappointed, but near the end it started getting like looking really good again, in the sense like it shows her fighting this Darth Vader looking dude, but instead of him having a red lightsaber, he has a blue one. And as he's fighting her, he's talking to her. He's like, "Are you sure you're being moved by the Force?" And then like the last scene before the trailer's over with, you hear him saying, "How many people have you killed in the pursuit of justice?" And it shows like the scene where she's looking at her saber, and instead of it being green like it was like throughout the rest of the trailer or whatever, it's red, and she has this like look of horror on her face, and that's when the trailer ends. And I was like, okay, now I'm in. Like I'm interested. Like I'm like this is cool.
That was interesting.
So I'm very intrigued. And of course I'm a Star Wars fanboy, so I have to give it a try. Even if it ends up being not that great, I'll still give it a try.
Just did you watch that's probably views that I'm thinking about. That one episode, I think, or I know
That
it was like
one episode, super specific.
I mean, I was still going. I didn't pause for for conversation just yet. But I don't know how many episodes came out, but I know Disney did do like a short animated series, like actually like an anime style of Star Wars. Like, did you watch that? I don't know if we talked about that or not. On Disney Plus,
Again, that sounds like what I was talking about, Star Wars Visions.
like the main character had like sky blue hair or some shit like that, like a turquoise.
That's the thing with Visions is every episode's a different story.
Okay.
Because it's made by a different like animation studio.
Oh, so it's like kind of like how What If series in a way.
A little bit but whereas What If is, even though each one's a little different, they had like an overbearing arc by the end to kind of like give them all meaning. Star Wars Visions didn't do that. They did. Like,
that's what you're saying. What If did it? Okay, my bad.
Yeah, like that's what If did, but Visions didn't really do that. With Visions, it was like they were just like, hey, studio blah blah blah, do something with Star Wars in your style, and that's what they did. So they would all tell their own like little story, in their animation style. So you had like, there was this like black and white one that was very like reminiscent of like an old samurai movie episode. That one was really neat. You had one that had like an animation style that reminded me of like Studio Ghibli. In fact, it might have been Studio Ghibli that made it. I'm not really sure. I just remember it looked a lot like that. Like that's what it kind of reminded me of.
Yeah.
So like that's what I'm saying is every studio was doing their own thing, and had like their own various stories. Like I remember one where this might have been the samurai one. Now that I'm thinking about it, but like the entire time, the guy who you think is a Jedi, and like everybody keeps calling him a Jedi, and he's fighting a Sith. Like at the end, he goes, "You keep calling me this Jedi, but I don't know why you're doing that." And then he like brings out the lightsaber, and it's fucking just bright ass red, and he's like, "I'm definitely not a Jedi." And then he fucking just stomps this motherfucker's ass. So
I'm gonna have to pick that up then.
I like Visions. It's I think they only did I want to say 2 seasons of it, and not every episode's great. Like I'm not gonna pretend that like every one was like fucking amazing or anything. Like I said, it's obvious that some of the episodes, the people who were creating it were like, oh well, this is just a one-off, we don't have to do our best or whatever. So there isn't, like, some of the stories just aren't the greatest, but some of them were really good. And then being in this weird, neat, like, other style of, like, animation compared to, like, any Star Wars stories just makes them, like, a little bit neater. Because again, they are kind of more like what ifs, because none of them are, like, canon or anything like that. So you don't have to take them, like, too serious. Like, you don't have to be like, oh, well, that's just not how those powers work. And Star Wars, like, it's like, whatever. They're just having fun with it. And so it's kind of neat to see that.
That is dope. So, yeah, I'm about to go check that out then. Maybe we can talk about that in the near future. Did it have like a release date too, or well, do you remember if it had like a release date?
I don't think there was a release date on the trailer I saw. And then like that one won't be like Visions though.
Yeah.
Visions, again, different every episode. This is one story from beginning to end.
Yeah.
So, but let me check. Star Wars Visions presents The Ninth Jedi will be released on August 5th, 2026. All 8 episodes of the new spin-off anime series will drop on both Disney Plus and Hulu.
Right around the corner. So yeah, I
Yeah,
will get on it.
It'll be a limited series, so it'll probably just be like one season, most likely. But
I mean,
they have the like the
what you saying?
here. I'm gonna just show it. It's not. You know,
Okay, yeah.
I mean, it was just us two here, so might as well, right?
銀河系からジェダイもティスも消えてしまった。宇宙の秩序は乱れに乱れ、恐ろしき戦国の世となっていたのだ。
Go away, captions.
How's we gonna know what's going on?
There you go.
I like that. I like the art style.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but it came off very Avatar-ish. Last Airbender for whatever reason, for like a split moment. Don't know why.
I can see that. But see, yeah, they're making a weapon out of kyber crystals, but it's just a planet destroyer again.
It's just gonna be a big giant lightsaber.
Like, look, see, it's just a big. Yeah, it is. It's just a big giant lightsaber. So that part, like, this is where I was going. Okay, this doesn't look that great, but just keep going.
ジーマ殿が鍛えた使い手の心を映すセーバーだ。あの光。
It's almost like a mix between Kylo Ren's and Darth Vader's helmet.
Yeah, that's what I was like. Okay, I'm back.
Okay, yeah.
Oh yeah, there was that. I don't know what
What's
that
it
is.
Like
Yeah,
the
I don't know.
saber
what that
itself
part
turned
is,
into a crystal?
but
That looked
How
dope.
is it going?
What? No free sponsor. Get it out.
get it out of here. But yeah, I thought it was really interesting, especially you know the animation looks great.
Yeah.
Like I love that kind of like anime style, but with Star Wars, it just kind of makes it different. And it looks really fluid too, like especially when you saw like the blasters going and she's just swinging.
Yeah,
like it was good.
Yeah, I'm short and sweet, so I would expect them not to have any like flawed episodes in animation. So I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully, going off what you were saying, that the other studios that did their single episodes in the Star Wars anime series, they get a chance to do like a whole little 8 episodes too.
I mean, I can see some of the better ones being pretty good. I don't know if all of them deserve it though.
Hey, you never know. Maybe just that snippet wasn't enough for them to like completely, reel you in and show you their big picture and ideas that they were trying to execute.
You might be right. I mean, one of them was like a band, I think, in the Star Wars universe.
Like music? Or
yeah, like a band.
Yeah, we skipped that one.
Yeah. See, go watch Visions first, and then tell me they all deserve to have their own little thing.
I mean, honestly, I'm pretty sure it is a thing. I just don't know. I really wouldn't be surprised if there is like a musical for Star Wars out there. Like,
there definitely is somewhere.
Yeah, I could definitely see that. Making animated, I mean, I'd watch it just to see how they would do some stuff.
Epic the Musical's getting an animation.
Epic the Musical?
Yeah, you gotta watch it. I don't know if you've seen it. It's a niche thing. It's got his. I found it on TikTok and then became obsessed because its music is fucking brilliant. But it tells the story of the Odyssey, but through a musical, obviously, since it's called Epic the Musical. And it's made by this guy Jorge something another. I will not say his name right, so I'm going to stop there. But he created a brilliant fucking masterpiece of fucking music that blew up on the internet. Like, it has a crazy following, and it is fucking glorious. But they're getting their own animation, so I think it's supposed to get a series or something, if I remember right, which makes sense. It would take a little bit of time. So when that comes out, like, that's going to be on my, hey, we need to cover this. It might not be your guys' cup of tea, but it's going to be my cup of tea.
Hey, Chris's Corner coming soon.
Yeah. Like, anybody says anything negative, I just mute you immediately. Like, no one's allowed to hate.
Do we have that power? I don't know if we have the power to mute each other on here.
I will get it.
I know we can kick each other off the stage.
Well, that's what I'll do. The moment I hear anything negative.
What's I about to say? I had something good I was going to say too. I'll treat it as a spoiler. Are any of those studios for Star Wars views or the little series? Were any of those from Square Enix?
I don't remember. Let me check.
I love Square Enix, man. They art style for characters and stuff is pretty great. I don't know if they have to outsource for the story. I mean, they got Final Fantasy.
There was 3 volumes. Let's see.
So that means you got one that got to watch 2 then, since you only watched the first 2.
100%, because I don't think I've watched the 3rd one.
Well, I think Jay might have watched it too. Maybe I have to catch up. We can just start with that then.
No, I don't see any.
No Square Enix?
No Square Enix.
Oh.
There's like the very first episode is called The Duel, which I think that's the one that I was talking about that's like black and white. That was Kamikaze Doga Studio Colorido, I think is how you pronounce that. They did Tattooing Rhapsody. Geno Studio did The Village Bride. Trigger did The Twins and The Elder. Cinema Citrus did The Ninth Jedi, so they'll be the ones doing what you just watched. Science Saru produced Akakiri and TO-B1. And Production IG produced 2 episodes as well for Volume 1. In Volume 2, they made the studios more worldwide. You have a studio from Spain, a studio from Ireland, Chile, United Kingdom, South Korea, France, India, Japan, and the United States. Lucasfilm did one.
Of course.
In that volume. And South Africa, some studio called Triggerfish did one.
Cool.
And then in Volume 3, it looks like they kind of went back because Kamikaze Doga's here again. Anima, Wit Studio, Project Studio Q, Polygon Pictures, David Production, Cinema Citrus. I think that was one of them before too. Yeah, it was. And Trigger, which I know wasn't. Yeah, and Production IG. So yeah, so several came back for Volume 3.
Cool.
So
I wonder if that was by voice. Well, yeah, voice of the people, or by just Disney being like, yeah, you gonna come back.
I'm pretty sure like Volume 2 wasn't as good as Volume 1 was, from what I remember. Because I did not realize they made a 3rd one, and that might have been because I wasn't as big of a fan of Volume 2. But Who knows? I can't remember well enough. It's been a while since I've watched it. So yeah, good okay.
Got anything else you want to go over?
Nothing I can think of.
Alrighty then, let's go ahead and get into the meat and potatoes. This is another episode of Where's My Anime, episode 66. We were just bullshitting for the intro, but now we're going to get into one of the series we're going to be talking about for this morning or afternoon or night or wherever you're at. And that's going to be Demons of the Shadow Realm, Season 1, Episode 12, Retainer and Shaman. I'm guessing this is like their mid-season break, I guess, because they already confirmed that they're going to be releasing 24 episodes, but they only released this one episode last week, I believe. Well, yeah, it had to be last week because there's only one. Man, I was talking with Fry before we got on. I was like, man, I can't remember what happened in this episode, and it didn't help that I went back and watched episode 11 for whatever reason. I forgot why I went to watch it, just to see what was going on. It really messed me up, but I remember a little bits and pieces now. It was still entertaining. Granted, I don't remember everything. I know Yuru, I can't remember Dira's brother's name, and old girl, like they're all still at the apartment. And if I'm not mistaken, they were talking about how they were going to find Dira and Yuru's parents, since apparently they're either
they're not
working.
really, I don't remember that. I don't think they were given like specifics or anything like that.
Nah.
It was more like they started talking about the grandparents, because they're like, okay, so they were on their way to visit her grandparents when the parents disappeared. And so
you say her, you talking about Asa?
Yeah, and well, also didn't
like
obviously go. It was, but her parents were on their way to visit the grandparents when they disappeared
in Okinawa.
Yeah. So that told them where Okinawa, or like where the grandparents would be located. But of course, that's when you kept like the girl or whatever was saying stuff like, well, that's a very common last name. It'll be hard to find them type stuff. And then of course, then it would cut scenes over to where Asa and the clan or whatever were at, and she was on the phone with her grandmother. But then that's when we see that the grandmother's being like controlled, and it seemed like Asa and them knew that.
I feel like she's dead. Like the way she was talking, it made it sound like she had already passed, because she was like the dialect and the tone and the way she was talking. It was on the spot. It was just like her. Like, so it sounds like she already knows that at least her grandma's dead. That's what it seems like.
That's a fair assumption for sure. So, because it definitely was weird, like with the whole, like how like Asa responded to everything.
Yeah.
And then of course then you see the daemons that are controlling the grandmother, whether she's dead or not. They're controlling her to make the phone call and stuff.
Yeah.
I feel like that's something that I might want to inform her brother on. Feels like a good idea there.
Yeah.
But other than that, like there isn't a shit ton of stuff that happens in this. We now know that the uncle that has like the mom, or not the uncle, the older brother or younger, he would have been the older brother of that had the moth daemon or whatever.
Yeah.
That he's working with somebody who is also working with the weird samurai dude.
Yeah.
So we got that part. It also doesn't seem like he wants to be working with the samurai, or the dude who's working with the samurai. I don't know if that's how it came off to you, but that's what it felt like to me. It felt like he was basically he was doing what the guy, told him to do, but it was kind of like malicious compliance. He was doing it as like little as he could because so technically he was doing what he was supposed to do, but he was doing it in like the worst way possible. Is what I came across for me.
Yeah, I can see that because I mean, in a way, this show really has a lot of people keeping enemies close to get as much intel they can from them. Yeah. There's a lot of I don't really trust you like that, but I'm gonna keep you around to see what intel and see how far you can help me get to where I'm trying to go. And that seems like that's the relationship between I can't remember his name, so old dude and his uncle. Like he still goes through and sees him, but it seems like he's mostly talking to him to get info and see if he has anything valuable that he can offer him to get him whatever intel that he needs for either himself or for the clan.
Yeah, I don't know. It's definitely like curious on how everything's playing out. Like one of the things I've really liked so far of this show is like every time we get like answers of any sort, it just causes more questions to pop up, but not in like a bad way where it's just you're confused. It's more like, okay, this answers this, but now I have these questions. It's just so you're actually still getting answers, but it's just causing you to understand more, so you have more questions instead of the way where it's like, I don't fucking know what's going on, I have more questions.
The story is doing a phenomenal job on that with the amount of information and things that happen. You could easily get lost, but the way it's written,
it's easy to follow along.
Yeah,
like that's the thing. Like they lead you very well to make it where like you feel like you understand the story, or you do understand the story, but like you can't I'm making guesses all the time. That's just what I do in my head. Is I throw out theories and I go, okay, maybe it's going to be this. And the thing I like about it so far is, I'm not always right. I'm not like, it's not very like linear. Like it's not like I can just point out and go, oh, it's going to be this, this, and this.
Yeah.
Like there's twists and turns. There's stuff where I never even would have guessed. So, and that's just so far. Like I'm highly liking Damon's.
Yes.
The creator of Full Metal has, once again struck gold, and I'm very happy. So far, at least. Like it always, of course, can turn around and go very bad very quickly. I hope it does not, but as of right now, I'm very impressed and very happy with it.
I mean, the only way I can see it getting ruined is a shitty ending. That's really the only thing I can.
Yeah.
But I don't talk about stuff that I don't want into existence. So it's doing great.
So be quiet.
I mean, so far the only thing I will say that I'm starting not to like, which I could counter my dislike for it being just ingenuity on people using their daemons, but there are a lot of what's the word I want to look for? I'll just say sneaky and that's another word I want to use, but I'm gonna just say sneaky. There's lots of like sneaky type daemons. Like if you want to be stealthy, lots of people have a daemon that'll let you be stealthy.
I mean, apparently there's multiple ones that help you kidnap people.
I forgot all about that. That was
fucking funny, right? Like, they're like, who wants to be kidnapped in a ball sack?
I forgot all about that. That's crazy. That just reminded me too. Yes, that too. A lot of things that can kidnap people. Kidnap and stealth. You all right?
No, that one hit. But yeah.
Like for a minute, like I had to go back and rewatch it. I was like, why did I'm mad they censored it. Like, did they? You watching the dub? So like, Do they
I
actually
know
say it or
what's
they
in
censor?
dub. It's censored. Well, I was in subtitles. It wasn't dubbed yet, so.
Hmm.
But yeah, they censored it. I don't know if they still do in the dub. I doubt they'll censor balls. So,
Oh, I don't know.
maybe that's just more of like Japan's like a little more likely to censor stuff like that. I don't know. Anyways, the point is,
I can see why.
yeah,
you're
especially
saying-
with some of the stuff they don't censor.
Yeah, that'd be an odd one. So I think that's like a just American translation kind of thing where like, put an
Either
asterisk
that,
right
or
there.
maybe putting the. It might be one of those things that by putting an asterisk there and doing like a censor of it, they make it seem like maybe it's funnier that way. You know how how you can like censor words that aren't technically like have you ever seen like censored SpongeBob?
I mean, that's different though. Like, especially like because it's the dolphin sound. Like that hits different.
I mean, you can even do it without the dolphin sound. I'm just saying, like, you can do like censored SpongeBob, make stuff that isn't obviously like bad or something that a child shouldn't hear or whatever, but you can make it sound that way to somebody who hasn't seen it before. So maybe that's kind of like what they're doing here is like it's more for like the joke of that moment. So they censor it to make the joke more obvious and make it, get the chuckle out even more. It was a funny moment regardless. So like it was like I was very happy, like just with the whole like I was like, what are we like? What are we talking about right now? Did they just say what I think they said?
It's like the second or third most innocent looking Damons in the series so far.
And yet that one like I love how the fucking yin and yang terrify the fox and the raccoon dog.
Yeah.
And then the girls are like, the raccoon dog is terrifying because it kidnaps you in its ball sack.
Yeah. I couldn't even tell you what the other Damon does. I forgot that. Like I'm thinking I was like being able to sniff somebody out or something, but I completely forgot that once they start talking about
honestly,
the
I don't remember either.
Lady, you have the most strongest Damon ever. Oh man.
Oh, shit. It like after they learn that, I love how Asa then looks at Yin and Yang as like, thank you for being the one to try to kidnap me.
That definitely would have been that definitely would have changed the series if it went the other way.
So yeah, that was funny. And then we got a very cool moment at the end of the episode.
Oh yeah.
Where the shaman dude is going back to the village. He's talking to everybody. And like there's a few things here. Like, so first one I'm gonna go with is the villagers start talking about how they should have done more to try to get Seal's power.
Yeah.
This tells me that most of the village probably knew exactly what Yuru and everything with his twin, like what was going on.
What the mission was.
Yes. So that to me makes it where once again, like the village does not come off very well because of that. So that was an interesting thing. Also, apparently the shaman and several of the villagers all tried killing Yuru at some point. Because they talk about how they had multiple bandits sent after him and that those bandits never came back.
True. I mean, that makes sense though, because I mean, they were the ones that were able to get Asa to get break. So it makes sense.
Yeah, it 100% makes sense. I'm just saying it was weird that not weird. It's just once again it keeps making like the Kagomori clan that Asa's with.
Mm-hmm.
We can tell that they're keeping some stuff hidden and they have their own agenda and stuff. But as of right now, everything that we have with them, I'm just saying, the village is looking worse and worse, and the Kagomori clan's looking a little bit better.
The lesser evil.
Well, yeah, it's looking like the lesser evil of the two so far. So either we need the Kagomori clan to get some more negatives, or like eventually I'm going to be like, why the fuck are you like on the village side type stuff. I'm not saying he is on the village side, but as of right now, you can tell he still favorably looks at the village compared to anything else, which makes sense. That's where he grew up. So like, it's going to be hard for him to overcome that bias.
Yeah. Especially when he's trying to get revenge in a way. So
yeah, 100%. So it'll be interesting to see like how this keeps playing out, and if the village will the village continue being something that is the more negative of the two or the more evil of the two, or is it going to come to the point where both are just as evil as each other? Or and then at that point it's going to be like, okay, is Asa ever going to leave the Kagomori clan? Because as you can tell, she looks at them very favorably.
Yeah.
So it's going to be interesting to see how that all plays out.
I mean, I think that's probably what makes. Granted, at first I didn't think of this episode as being, well, I won't say a season ender, but a mid-season ender. I didn't think of it as being nothing to be like, oh, I can't wait to see what the next episode is going to do. But now that I think about it, we got this samurai dude in there already killing people, and they already had a big chunk of their numbers done when Kagomori came through.
Mm-hmm.
So I think the old lady, or maybe like just a few handful of people probably could actually defend themselves. Like, is the samurai dude about to just off the whole village?
I mean,
like, who's going to save the village?
Yeah, which that was leading to my next point, which before we get to that, hello, Looky Lou. Yeah, Looky Lou.
Top of the morning.
Top of the morning. I mean, at least you're right now. But that's when after, of course, we hear that with the villagers, and we know for sure that they've sent bandits after Yuru. Then we get the neatest part that was also kind of weird, where the shaman suddenly has a sword popping out of his fucking chest.
Yeah, that was that was a great way to wrap that back up, because it's like we just see him get attacked in the streets. He's like, I don't know what happened. He dashed at me and then he was gone.
Yeah, 100%. Like and the thing is he talks to the villagers about how he had somebody telling him at one point.
Yeah,
and so perfect. Like 100%. When you see the sword like pierce his chest, I was like, oh, he didn't get away from him. Yeah, I was like, he didn't get away. And then suddenly, this dude's crawling out of his fucking belly, and I was like, the fuck?
Yeah.
So it was a very cool moment. It also makes me go, okay, how exactly do this guy's swords work? Like, because obviously his swords are his daemons.
Yeah.
Which was pretty obvious from the moment with having eyes on the fucking handle.
Yeah.
So I was quite curious on like how the powers are gonna work and stuff. But we then get the final scene, which is cool as shit, because he's like, oh, you guys can't see daemons? And he's like holding, the swords, but to them, all they see is it looks like his hand's holding something, but you can't see anything there. And then he just fucking spin slashes them and cuts 4 or 5 people in half.
Yeah.
Damn, sharp blades. I wonder if you have to sharpen a daemon sword blade.
I mean, that's a valid point. Unless the blade is not really of the daemon, is the hilt that that he holds. That's the daemon, and then the blade's like an extension.
No, you couldn't see the blade. Remember?
I mean, you couldn't see the whole damn thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, true. Okay, that's
if you can't see the whole thing, it's all got to be part of the daemon, right?
Well, I'm curious on what the other daemon is. Like, if the one creates like a pocket dimension, What's the other one doing?
That's curious. Like, who knows? Like, I'm curious on that too.
Maybe he's like well, I mean, at least that part, yeah, it's kind of obvious. Like Virgil, cutting space and making little warps. Oh, that's a lot of questions. Cause that's crazy. Like he was in his stomach that whole time. Like he wasn't like, man, I'm heavy today. What did I eat? Like I feel lighter. I feel heavier. Like just nothing. Like nothing happened to him.
Yeah, I
just
don't.
Normal Tuesday, falling out on the streets.
Well, I guess we'll see in the next one.
Yeah.
So
I hope so.
Yeah, hopefully. But I don't know. It was still neat. It was still a good episode overall. It sucks we only got one this week, but I mean, it was at least, you know, an interesting episode. There was a lot of information in there, a lot of questions answered, but also like more questions given. So, with that, like, what would you rate the episode?
Oh man, it's easy. It's still. I'm pretty sure I've said nothing but 9s since we started.
Yeah, that's for me too. I think I'd give it a 9. It was too good overall.
Like this anime better win at least 11-7 awards next year, at least.
I think it really depends on how the story plays out. Because as of right now, like, don't get me wrong, it's good. But, like, let's say from episode 13 on, the story just continuously starts to get worse. Like, I don't see that happening. But I'm just saying, like, if it did, like, that's how you can, like, ruin from having the potential of getting any type of rewards or anything. Like,
I don't know, man. Remember, Sanda had at least 8 entry. I think it was, like, voice actor entry. For the Crunchyroll Award, so anything's possible.
Said that, yeah.
Anything's possible.
I try to forget that was an anime. I've purged it from my brain.
Yeah.
So
yeah, so much potential just washed down the drain.
But on to the next one, I guess.
Yes, sir. Might as well. Another couple 9s across the board for Daemons of the Shadow Realm, as always. Today we are live on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and X. If y'all just catching up with us, if you got anything to say about what we're talking about, we're about to jump into Devil May Cry Season 2, Episode 7, Into the City of Woe, and Episode 8. Episode 8.
You didn't even try to say it.
No, I did not. I'm gonna have to put that in Google Translate because it's a lot of syllables and
it's a lot of letters,
vowels. Let's see. All right, I give it a try. Let's see. Vexilla Ragus Prodinat Inferne. I think I got it. I think I did that.
Sure. You're gonna have to remind me what happened a little bit. It's been a bit.
Well, for one, I'm still mad Mary's alive. Start off by saying that.
Mad people are alive,
bruh, dude. It's even worse. What's this? I think it was. I don't even remember if it was 7 or 8, but the right hand chick to Dracula.
Mm-hmm.
When she transformed to her demon form and took Mary by her arm or foot again, flying in the air, but she was smashing her into concrete buildings multiple times. And the most that she got out of it was, I don't know, a rearrangement of her hairstyle. Like, bro, nah. Nah, she's not Dante, bro. She's not Dante. That should have killed her. That should have knocked her out. That should have did way more than what it did. If that's the case, then she should have survived falling from whatever stratosphere that she fell from onto that statue. She should just got up and brushed that off. Oh, it's concrete. I'm immune. I'm here to help you, Dante. Sadly, in order, I probably couldn't remember exactly what happened. City of Woe, if I'm not mistaken, that picks up with Dante and Virgil. Starting there. My bad. Go back even further. It starts off with Virgil and I think Mary. Not Mary. I forgot the little girl's name. They're facing the daemon that expels the truth or shows you the truth.
I thought that was at the end of 6.
It's they don't go through like the whole process yet.
Oh, okay.
But in 7, that's where it starts. Like that, the heads separate and
Okay,
pull
so they're having
Virgil
the fight
in.
at the beginning of 7.
I mean, if that's what you want to call it, it really wasn't much of a
Yeah,
fight.
I mean, it's not much of a fight, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. But it goes through that. Virgil's shown exactly what happened and how things played out from Argisax and Mundus. And then after breaking out of that, he creates a warp to get him and the little girl. I think like exactly where Mary was at, or Dante. No, Mary. Exactly where Mary was at. Right when everybody get jumped, or after they got jumped by the Darkholm soldiers. And then that whole squabble happens. Mary and Dante separate. Dante going after Argisax. Mary going after old girl that works for Argisax. Mary actually had her ass saved a lot of times in this episode. Like, I think she got surrounded like 3-4 times.
Sounds like it.
And out of all the people to save her, the one person I was hoping to be dead by now, the one Darkholm dude that killed the president.
The Tom Brady character, yeah.
Just comes through swinging out of nowhere. Talking about someone trying to be a hero. And he has another moment too that I don't even understand. So yeah, they survived the first jump by Darkholm folks. And Mary gets busy, as always. So I'm not too mad at that. They leave that area, go fight Dracula's sidekick. That should have been so one-sided-ish. Honestly, I don't see why that dragged out as long as it would. I'm like I said, Mary should have been unconscious or dead at best when she started getting smashed into the concrete buildings. But it was dope with the whole little drop kick thing though. When I think she had her in the headlock, had Mary in the headlock, and she was able to get her thighs on her head and flip her down, and I don't know what you want to call that. Knee drop, I guess. Knee drop. I don't know. Whatever you want to call that. But drop her back down onto the building. That was a dope way to finish it. And the fight between Argisax, Virgil, and Dante wasn't bad either. We get to see Virgil actually tap into his full demon side. And we seen they thinking that what we've been seeing him do this whole time was like the full thing, but he's like, nah, this is just low to mid tier. I'm gonna go all out now. It's like, oh, okay, cool, it's dope. All right, let's see it.
It's just a blue version of his brothers.
It is. I think it's like to the T too. I don't think I saw anything where I was like, okay,
as far as I could tell, it's literally just a copy. It's just blue.
Yeah.
It's like a copy and paste, but somebody went, oh, wait, they can't be both red, blue.
Sadly, I was kind of more disappointed about the sword because I think both of them kind of have like the same sword. I was hoping this sword would just be more like a more demonic-ish or Machian katana instead of turning into like this great sword looking style, but it is what it is. Either way, we still get some dope fight scenes out of him going against Argisax first, and then once Dante, learns how to tap into his full demon without just going rage into it. He joins the fray. I think for the most part, that is how 7 goes until they have Mary go through and open up the portal and knock Argosax into the portal so Mundus can finish the job. I think that's how episode 7 ends. And then going into 8. You remember 8? No. I watched it so long ago.
And stuff. Yeah, I did. I did watch it long ago. Because you take forever.
No. That's definitely not what happened.
I know. It's because I have no self-control. I know my weaknesses.
Episode 8. They're in the Machian. They're in the Machian world.
Big Daddy Demon.
Mundus.
Sure, yeah.
Did they fight him? I mean, they didn't.
They fight with
him.
When
oh no, they didn't do shit. They was running the whole time.
Whatever.
The whole time.
You know what?
They was running to get their dad's sword.
Yeah.
So they can close the rift.
He fights him at the end. Virgil does.
Not really.
Yeah, I mean, you don't get to see it.
True. Yeah, I thought you meant before that. But yeah, he does. Yeah, it does end right there with him dashing at Mundus or Mundus dashing at him. Either or, one of the two. I will say, though, I do kind of like that somewhat subtle... What's the word I'm looking for? Underdog, I guess, for Argosax. That kind of underdog feeling you get for him, because like it's not like he got taken out like one by one. He got jumped. He got surprise jumped. Like that's the only reason why Mundus was able to give at the time when he did, and be able to become the new leader of.
You're talking about Satan, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I never could remember his name, and I just remembered that the guy called him Satan, and I was like, okay, it's Satan.
Oh yeah, I think Dante did do like a little joke on that. He's like, what should I call you now? Satan, Lucy? But like, I'm hoping they go back and kind of dive back into that story. Like, hopefully we're not done with Argosax, even though it kind of seems like it with Dracula being dead.
From my understanding, Devil May Cry is only getting one more season.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Oh, true. Yeah, it's gonna be final. True. So, dang, that's like. Well, I mean, I can you could probably still make a subtle comeback. I don't know where else they would go. Cause I mean, we still got Mundus. So I mean,
I'm pretty sure the next season will just be the big confrontation between Virgil and Dante.
You think they still gonna fight? I don't think.
Hell yeah, they're still gonna fight. Virgil wants to be the fucking Satan of hell.
The Satan of hell. The King of Makai.
Sure, whatever. Same words.
Well, I mean, what's that have to do with him wanting to fight Dante though? Like he's still like they both want the same thing, just for different sides.
I don't like, but it still seems like he wants to do the whole like Makai come in and invasion shit too. Like it's not just he wants to be the king or whatever. He wants to be the king that then comes over and takes over humanity, because he still sees humanity as like the weaker of the two. Like he might have, you know, got a little bit more of a acceptance for his mother, but he still sees humanity as weaker. So to him, like, because they're weaker, they need, you know, somebody strong essentially to control them. He's one of those types. is what I get from Virgil. I don't know if that's true. Like maybe I'm wrong and I'm just making assumptions that aren't there. But out of the two, that's what I get out of Virgil, is that he's the type of person he's like, oh, the strong must control the weak so that we can keep order. Like that's his type of personality. So what I see is him, he takes over hell in between seasons 2 and 3, becomes king or Big Daddy Papa, whatever you fucking want to call it, and then goes, all right, now it's time to go take over fucking Earth. Obviously, Dante is not going to fucking want that to happen. So there'll probably be the whole, like, his brother tries to convince him to come to his side type shit. And then, they'll have their big final confrontation where either Dante fucking kills him and then takes over hell himself, or he seals the rift between the two realms permanently or something.
I mean, in a way, that's kind of where it's at now, because Virgil gave Dante the sword and both pieces of the amulet.
Yeah, but there's going to be a way to get through.
I mean, yeah, he can, because he's got the teleport shit.
Yeah, I know, but that's what I'm saying. Like, there's going to be a way to get through. Like, they're not just going to be like, oh, Virgil's storyline's over. He's in hell fighting blah, blah, blahs or something. Like, they're not going to do that. So there's going to be something where, like, they get through or something like that will happen. Like, I don't know exactly how they'll explain it, but there'll be something like that.
I mean, yeah, I will say, man, this will be my. I still gave it this knock for this season too, but yet again, we already know for the most part, season 3 is going to be something initiated or heavily human involved, like the last 2 seasons, because we know that the Jester, out of all people, crazy enough, is Mary's dad. So we know he's gonna have some part to play in. So maybe he'll have a way to bounce back and forth and cause mayhem again.
Yeah.
Since he was talking, what was that? The president? No, that was Dracula. He was talking to, right?
I don't know.
When we got the reveal, I think it was Dracula he was talking to when we got the reveal.
Probably, because it was Dracula, because he was Dracula's double agent.
Yeah. So we'll see how that plays out.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. I didn't think the Jester.
I don't know how you didn't think that. That was such an obvious twist from the get-go.
From the get-go? Really?
Yeah.
How?
Oh, dude, from the first episode, I was like, that guy is doing something. Like, that is the fucking double agent. Something like that.
Oh, yeah. I mean, double
From
agent stuff, but I didn't think it was going to be Mary's dad.
Why not?
What? What you mean,
the double-colored eyes.
They're not even the same color. His is red and blue.
Matter.
Mary's is red and green.
There's only been 2 characters in this whole fucking series that's had multiple colored eyes, and it's those 2.
I mean, that's true.
And when Mary has her flashback to her dad, like, even though he doesn't look like the Jester yet, he has, like, it shows blue and red eyes.
I don't think you see both eyes. I think you just see the red one. But I will say,
yeah, you see both.
I will say in the flashback, the nose, like when I forgot whatever reason why she had a flashback. I think it was like right before she was like, I gotta go find my dad, kill my dad. And they showed the flashback of her seeing her dad eat her mom, and just the angle, you see the nose and his red eye. You're like, oh shit, that's the Jester. He's the fucking Jester.
Yeah, like I said, I didn't think it was that big of a twist when it popped up. I was like, yeah, that makes sense. Like I kind of just breezed through it. I thought it was pretty obvious, to be honest.
Oh, shit. I don't believe you.
I promise, 100%.
I just
I
hope
told you, man. Like, as somebody who really enjoys like stories and like reading and all that type of stuff, like I connect those dots really quickly half the time, especially when they're not big jumps. That one was not a big jump.
Okay, then, so my next question for you then, so do you think Mary is a Macayan, or
I don't
Yeah.
think so, but that's based off of what Dracula said. I forget exactly what he talked. Like he says something along the lines of basically, like they did like an experiment
Mhm.
on her dad.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing like I'm gonna say like she might have like, whereas Damien's like half Macayan, she might be like a fourth Macayan.
Dante.
Whatever. What did I say?
You said Damien. I don't know who that is.
Whatever. Same difference.
Dante.
But yeah, whatever. Dante's half. He's half Hellborn or whatever.
Mhm.
Maybe she'll be like a fourth or something like that. If that. Like personally,
Man,
she
that
might
makes
not
sense.
even be that at all. It will just be like he was human, and then they did the experiment, and this basically like injected him with Macayan DNA or whatever to give him the strength and all the other
Damn.
stuff.
Yeah, that's the part that makes it weird. Cause like, yeah, he turned into what I assume is a Macayan or a demon, but like Mary was born with the two different color eyes. So either he was experimenting on his wife when she was pregnant, or Mary when she was little to have her get her powers or whatever. Or
Yeah,
I don't know.
It could be any of those things. It could just also be like she already had different color eyes. Maybe he had blue eyes originally, and then once the experiment started, that's the reason he gets the red eye.
True. Yeah.
I mean, there's a bunch of different theories you could come up with. We just don't have the answers yet. Maybe it's in the games. I don't know. I didn't play the games.
Yeah, I was talking with granted you weren't on at the time, but Nikki Nice, one of our guests that came on the show, I was talking with him, and he actually did play all of the games, and he was saying they actually changed a good bit of how the games were to this animated series. Like Dracula, he was saying Dracula was basically a punk. Like he wasn't like this badass that we see in the animated series. So that was a change that they made.
I mean, it makes sense that they've probably made a lot of changes just because it's only going to be 3 seasons, but there's what 5, 6 games of Devil May Cry.
I think a new one's coming off, if I remember him saying that correctly.
Yeah, so there's no way in hell that could be just 3 fucking seasons.
But there is a way in Makai.
Oh my god. And that's it. Well, the show's over. I'm done with the puns.
Roll credits.
We're done. But yeah, so I mean, we'll see. Like Devil May Cry, the first season was good. The second season I thought was fantastic from beginning to end. There's a reason I couldn't help myself but watch every fucking episode. So like this whole season has been fucking-tastic. Once again, I have to do it every time we talk about it. The soundtrack was fucking awesome again for these 2 episodes. I don't remember the specific songs they play, but I know for a fact that they were still good. So like if they keep this same quality fucking going, like I'll be happy as a clam. Like I'll be super happy.
Happy as a clown.
Yeah, you've heard it before. Anyways, like
yeah, today.
Yeah, whatever. Like season 1, like even if like season 3 isn't as good as season 2, if it's as good as season 1, these 3 seasons will be fucking fantastic.
I mean, as a series, like as a collective, I can't see it going south from here.
Oh, it definitely can. I can see it going south. Like, there's multiple ways I can see it. I'm just hoping they're not that stupid.
I mean, Netflix has been very good with the stuff they release. Like I said, like
it depends. Netflix is a quantity over quality company. They have a shit ton of originals, and some of them are very good, like Devil May Cry. And then there's others that aren't. So, it's hit or miss for me. Like when I see something that's coming out, it's supposed to be a Netflix original. Like I give it the benefit of the doubt because of those hits for me, like Devil May Cry, like Stranger Things, like a bunch of their other originals. Like I'll give it a chance because of that. But I'm still weary because of the other shows that have been just fucking awful.
I mean, I feel like that's probably just about everything. I mean, like I said, like the only thing I can think of that could mess it up is just the fact that it's a good potential that yet again a human will be the one for the reason why Makai and Earth are going through something yet again for the third time. That's the only thing. That's the only gripe I really would have. Because we had White Rabbit for season 1, Dracula for season 2, and then potentially Mary's Dad for season 3.
I mean, yeah, but
it's kind of like
it kind of makes sense with the way like it's all set up, because it seems to be more like the Makai realm can't really force itself onto the human side, whereas the human side for some reason is able to force itself over onto the Makai side. So you kind of have to have the human side be the initiator for that, with the way everything's been set up so far.
How did I don't remember. How did the whatever the White Rabbit's human name was, how did he end up getting involved with the Makaians on Earth?
I don't fucking remember.
I know he was a kid or something. He was like a kid or a teenager, and he saw Darth Calm come through shooting up stuff, but I can't remember how that initially started though. I think he might have been like homeless as a kid or something.
Let's see. So it says that he was originally an orphaned human boy who loved Alice in Wonderland. After years of abuse by his foster family and ignoring social workers, he stumbled into the demon realm of Makai. He got adopted by kind demons. He grew to hate the oppressive, toxic conditions of the underworld and sought revenge against the organization Darkcom.
So basically just stumbled into it magically and like Alice in Wonderland, and then so that's still humans making their way into Makai.
Yep.
Yeah. So in a way, it's a good bit of just rinse, lather, and repeat kind of.
But again, like with the way the story's set up, that it kind of has to be like, because if you make it where the Makaians can just break through the barrier whenever they want, it makes it more like, it's like, what's the point of the barrier in the first place?
I mean, we know some get through anyway. Like that's what Dante does. He goes.
Yeah, but it kind of like that kind of also gets explained with the White Rabbit, where every now and then there's essentially these little holes that allow one or two to come through. That's acceptable if overall, like, the whole army isn't able to come through. So to create these like big time, threats, you have to make it where for some reason on the human side they find a way to break through, because that seems to be the only way to be able to have that type of cross to happen. Okay. Like it's more just like they're kind of written into a corner with the story that way, because they made the barrier impenetrable from the Makaian side, so then you have to make it where the humans are the ones who do the penetration.
Oh, do they? I mean, I probably doesn't help that a good bit of the artifacts and stuff. Well, no, it's about like 50-50. But yeah. But other than that, What you rating these two, and what you think about the season 2 as a whole?
I'd say the final episode was really good from what I remember. I would give that like a 9.5. I don't remember enough about season or episode 8 or episode 7. Sorry. So I'm just gonna go with an 8 because I know it was good, but I just can't remember exactly everything from it because again, it has been a while at this point. But overall, the full season of season 10 or season 2, I don't know if I give it a 10. I think a 9.5 because the whole season was fucking great. I loved the story. It kept me going. I literally binged it to the point where like I stayed up all fucking night. The soundtrack was fucking amazing the whole way through. The animation was good. I'll go with 9.5 because there are little pieces that I don't like. Not that I like don't like, but are just like kind of nitpicky here and there.
Hey.
But so it's not a perfect season, but it is good enough for me to go. You all need to go watch it right now.
Yeah, I definitely will still recommend people to watch it. Like, I will go ahead and say my spoiler. Like, my ratings ain't gonna be that high, but I still would recommend anybody who was interested in watching this to definitely watch. Devil May Cry. Episode 7. If I'm not mistaken, it's the episode with Mary. That's probably honestly gonna be like I say 7.7. Like I really don't like how they did Mary in the episode, man. Like there was like another part 2, and I believe that was episode 7, where Mary was holding on to Sparta's sword, and after she did the riff, of course, the riff started, sucking debris and shit up to it. She's holding on to a rail for dear life, and she ends up passing out, trying not to get sucked into the riff. And the person that ends up saving her is the goddamn football recruit Darthcom dude, who somehow also didn't pass out and is strong enough to hold on to Mary. And no, Mary did let go of the sword. But yeah, that was a weird moment. I didn't like. I knew it was made. That moment was made just so that the sword gets blown into the rift. But like, really, to have Mary just pass out and be saved.
It just sounds like you just
don't
like how they did Mary.
I don't.
Like your
really
biggest critiques have always been on Mary. So it just feels like you don't like the way they've done her character.
I don't. I really don't. Like I like the dynamic between her and Dante, but like they try to make it seem like she's damn near the same level. When I say same level, I mean like she got some Macayan in her level of Dante. Like she's still
Macayan in her. I couldn't help it.
Well, that explains everything. But the way she does things, man, the things that she's been through, and the way she does things in this episode particularly, like, it just didn't jive with me. It really messed up the flow for it to me. I see why they did it, but it didn't make sense. They could have just had some debris hit her arm or hit her in the head to where she let go of the fucking sword, but she didn't go unconscious from the shit. But yeah, I'm gonna say what I say. I think I said 7.7 for 7 or something like that.
You always do weird ratings.
They're numbers. You don't know what numbers are? It's not like I said I'm gonna give this one a A.B.
I can see you doing that.
Hey, no, I will look into it. Don't make me create something new. Episode 8, it has a very strong, interesting finish. We get the main bad guy for season 2 dealt with. Presumably, I'm gonna say dealt with already. I didn't think he was gonna go out. I didn't think Architects was gonna go out like that. So that was a surprise. But I mean, I like how everything was animated. Fight went, choreography, it was all good. I give it a 9. And then the season as a whole, honestly, I'm leaning more like, I say like a 8.7 to me, because it still has that 8.7, man. Because it still has that like rinse, lather, repeat a little bit. Because yet again, we get another human that's kind of the cause and source of it. Mary died and somehow still came back. I'm not letting that go. that was ass to me. And then of course the rest of the Mary shenanigans in episode 7. But other than that, yeah, it's still a good watch. I still encourage other people that's interested in watching, if they haven't, go check it out. Season 1 and 2. But
Then,
if you ain't got nothing else, we can go ahead and hop into the next one. Alrighty. For everybody that's watching today's episode, just got done talking about Devil May Cry Season 2, Episode 7 and 8, as well as it as a whole, since it is done as Season 2. Season 3 coming eventually. And now we're going to get into something that finally came back after like, what, a year, 2, 3? I don't know how long.
It's been a decent while.
Yes.
Why did you make it so big?
Because it's important. X-Men.
He doesn't know what he's doing, people.
I don't. Just click buttons until everything works.
Oh my god, there you go.
Nah, it just doesn't like it. It's too long. X-Men 97, Season 2, Episode 1. Days of Future Past.
Yeah, this one is kind of wild. It's not even. Also, it's episode 3 is not Rise of the Apocalypse Part 2. It's part 1.
It's part 1. Yes. Maybe that's why it didn't want to work right.
It was like, you're wrong.
And here's why. We're about to talk about the first 3 episodes that got released. X-Men 97 came out Thursday? The first, whatever the first was, came out that day.
Sure. I watched it 2 days ago.
Okay. Me too.
I don't know if that was the first day it was out or not, but I watched it 2 days ago.
Actually, yeah. Today's Saturday, so yeah, I watched it 2 days ago as well. Yeah, we're gonna be talking about X-Men 97, Season 2, Episode 1, Days of Past Future, Episode 2, A Force to be Reckoned with, and Episode 3, Rise of Apocalypse, Part, not 2, but 1. What you think about these, Fry?
I thought they were pretty good. Like, overall, I thought with all 3 of them dropping on the same day, I thought it was a good introduction to this new season. If they had just done episode 1, it would have felt kind of, honestly,
missing.
Like a little bit, a little messy or disjointed.
Oh, I said missing.
Messy.
Like something else should have came with it.
Yeah. Because to be honest, in the first episode, I was a little confused. Because I was like, maybe I should have watched season 1 again. Because I was like, I'm not sure where we're at. The recap wasn't super great to like fully explain everything.
Yeah.
But once you get like season 2, or not season 2, episode 2 coming in, it really rounds it all off and makes you go, oh, okay, this is what was happening. this is what's going on. I'm back. Like, I get it. I'm back. I understand where we're at. That type of stuff.
Yeah.
And it's all good. Like, I like the fight scenes that we get to see. I like the emotional moments that we get with, like, Cyclops, Jean, and their son Nathan. Or Cable, for those of you who knows his name when he's an adult. If you don't, trust me, the episode will fucking tell you.
Multiple times.
Multiple times. And like, obviously, I like getting to see, like, when they do future stuff. I'm not a big fan of, like, timey-wimey nonsense. Unless your, like, whole thing is about timey-wimey nonsense. But X-Men isn't. Like, it, you know, it has its continuity, then they throw in timey-wimey nonsense whenever they need it. That's the part that kind of bugs me. But it's not done too terribly in this. Obviously, Apocalypse is going to be the main focus this season. That's fucking clear from episode 1 that Apocalypse is our main antagonist.
Is it though?
Yes. No questions. So, and then Rise of the Apocalypse, part 1, not part 2, is, honestly, is quite intriguing. I really liked the 3rd episode quite a bit.
Yes.
We get, you know, Magneto, Xavier, Beast, and Rogue. Rogue and Beast, you know, have their lines, but the real meat and potatoes of the episode come from Xavier and Magneto. Yeah. With the side of Apocalypse, of course. But Magneto, of course, steals the fucking scenes he's in. Whoever they've got fucking voice acting Magneto is fucking fantastic. He gives him this, like, gravitas with his voice that is just fucking, like, phenomenal. I don't really have any other word to give. Like, it's just really well done, and it makes it where any scene Magneto's fucking in, he just fucking steals it.
You definitely want to listen to what he's saying when he starts talking.
Yeah, 100%. So that's really cool. Them dealing with Apocalypse. I do like seeing, like, Magneto's really trying to, you know, change him. And the way his change gets stopped also makes sense. Like, it like having this guy who's essentially jealous of these people he considers outsiders having influence on the person that, because again, if you don't know, the episode will tell you he saved him from slavery. The guy says it like 5 times in one episode. So, like, it's obvious that this guy feels like he should be the heavy influence on the Apocalypse. So it's quite clear, like, why, you know, he's doing the things that he does. So at the end of the episode, you know, that all of that makes sense. It all comes very well together. I very much enjoy it. Yeah. I don't really have much else to say. There's good moments throughout everything. Storm has some fucking kick-ass moments. I love the fucking cosmic solar flare shit she gets to do.
Yes, dude. I'm sitting there. I was about to stand up off the bed. I was like, what? You about to level up past Omega? Like, what is going on right now?
Storm's definitely already Omega. I didn't know she could do, like, a solar flare. So that was an intriguing way to, like, power her up.
Yeah.
I also I find her relationship with what is it, Forge, I think is his name.
Yeah, it's Forge.
Interesting, because like, for me, Storm ends up with Black Panther. Like, that's my like, continuity with those characters. So yeah. I just keep waiting for Black Panther to pop up and be like, "What you doing with my wife?"
That'd be crazy. And then that was time travel too. I'm from the future, and that is my wife. Oh, actually, I mean, that'd be kind of cool too, though. Like, because whenever they do the intro, like, they show the What If series and other animated series of Marvel for the intro now. Like, that would be kind of cool if they mess up going back into the future, and for whatever reason they all get thrown around and get sent to other timelines, and Storm does end up in the future where
I wouldn't be surprised if they do that. That's a pretty typical cliche thing to happen with time travel nonsense.
Yeah, time to go back. Oops,
hence one of the reasons why I hate time travel nonsense. But yeah, I could see that happening. That would be kind of neat. I like how once again Storm gets called a goddess too. Like that's one of the things that I think like when they do her movie counterparts, they downplay. Like Storm is super fucking powerful. Yeah. She should always be like one of the most powerful fucking characters in the fucking room. And I think she gets downplayed too much in the movies. Which don't get me wrong, the movies always weakened everybody.
Yeah.
But like weakening Storm as much as they do, they make her like a minor X-Men in the X-Men movies. And I always thought that was a wild thing to fucking do.
Yeah.
Like
conjuring thunder.
Yeah, like thunder, like she sometimes makes lightning appear and shit. Yeah. Like to me, like they especially in the X-Men movies, they made Wolverine seem like he was more powerful than fucking Storm. Storm should be batting him away like a fucking fly. Like
that's one of the things I do love about the animated series, which also has me confused about the animated series. Because when I went through and watched the original X-Men, so I'd be caught up with 97, like Wolverine catches so many L's in so many different ways. I am dumbfounded on how he became a fan favorite. Dumbfounded. Because he's cool. Bro, there was nothing cool about him knowing that his weakness is fucking metal and dashing at fucking Magneto like a dumbass. There's nothing cool about him going up to Jean Grey. I love you. And she's like, just to hear Jean say, but Scott needs me, and just walk off. Like, bro, there's so many L's. He even caught L's on, I think it was the first episode. It wasn't really much of an L, but he was going through attacking one of the, I don't know what you want to call them, proto sentries or whatever. Mm-hmm. But he was attacking one, and since he doesn't have his animanium anymore, he stabbed one with his bone bones. What the fuck is that? His bone claws.
And the claws broke?
Yeah.
I thought that was pretty cool. And he just fucking screams. Like, he's like, oh shit, that fucking hurt. And it's like, yeah.
I'm assuming so. All the nerves in your bones. I do like that concept, though. I do like that we got to see that. I hate that it just got thrown in there like that, because we got left off seeing Wolverine get his spine pulled out. We didn't see the aftermath of that, so we just like flashed forward. Now he's, also where we see him now.
What I kind of like what they've done with Wolverine in the new season too is they make him look more bestial.
Oh yeah, in this one. Oh yeah,
like his hair and shit, which is how it should be. Because like one of the reasons it's supposed to be, in like the comics and stuff, and these newer ones, they've shown that when he doesn't have the antimanium, there's this whole other side to his powers that's able to come out, because essentially it was fighting the antimanium constantly, because it turns out that that shit's poisonous to it. So seeing that come out, it makes me wonder if they're going to play on that in the show.
I hope so. Hopefully just like Sabretooth
really cool.
3.0 or whatever.
A little bit more involved than Sabretooth. Like, you'll see. If they play it, you'll see. Like, it'll be interesting to see if that happens. Also, I was so glad that we get some Jubilee fucking action as well. Like, I always liked Jubilee when I was a kid. Like, she didn't get used very well, but I always thought her powers were fucking cool. Like, I mean, it's blowing things on an atomic level. So sure, it's fireworks. She's a literal walking nuclear bomb. But yeah, fireworks. Like, I always thought she was very intriguing and interesting. So getting to see her actually have like good moments, because I don't remember her having really very many good moments in the show. Like the original show. Yeah, the original.
Nah, she was more like the kid, tied in, trying to learn the world and understand why things are what.
Yeah.
The humility of the show.
But so getting to see her like have her moments, and like I love the fucking jumping off and basically going "fuck you" to Task Force X or whatever their fucking name
X
is.
Factor.
Sure, whatever. And her calling the guy knockoff Cyclops fucking got me. Oh.
She was saying what everybody was thinking, honestly.
Yes. I fucking loved it. And I also love how the guy, like, instead of the guy like being pissed off that he's getting told to like to get out, he's like, you know what? Take 2 minutes, and he walks out. Like, he's like, I'm fucking done with this shit. So all of that was pretty good. I will say this: my biggest knock for X-Men '97, which is more of a personal thing, like the '90s animation style is. Even though it's not badly done or anything, I don't know what it is about it, but it's hard for me to look at. I think it's because it's such an older style. I'm expecting better and like a better style, like because I'm kind of like over that. Like I remember that style from the 90s and everything.
Yeah.
And even though, again, like it's not like the animation's bad, because it's not. The animation is incredibly well done. It's very smooth. It's got a very good flow to it. But I don't know, something about it just makes me go, okay, can we get out of the 90s? Which that is I think a funny line multiple times where they go, 90s, we need to get them back to the present, the 90s.
Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why it hits more comical than it does. Like, so you're like, God, like we understand. You just need to go back in time. Like, you don't have to keep saying the 90s.
The 90s. Like every time that line dropped, I would just giggle. I was just like, silly.
Same. I was saying the same. Like we all know how great the 90s was. I mean, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for the 90s. But just the way they dropped it is just unnecessary.
Yeah, it was a fun. Like, I mean, I will say, like. This is like the opening for this new season. I have good high hopes. With Apocalypse being the main villain or main antagonist, that makes me think that most likely we will get Gambit back, which makes me very happy.
He's already back.
What?
He's already back.
How is he back?
Archangel. Archangel. However you pronounce that shit.
That's not Gambit?
Yeah, though.
What?
Yeah, that's Gambit.
That's not Gambit.
It is Gambit.
That's not Gambit.
It is Gambit.
What are you talking about?
Bro, with our powers combined, I will type into Google.
Because, like, Apocalypse makes Gambit one of his 4 horsemen. Like, that's how he comes back to life in the comics at one point.
Yeah, Archangel.
That's not... Archangel is not Gambit. He's a completely separate character.
Is he?
Yes.
Oh, we about to find out right now.
Who's known as Angel until he becomes a horseman, and then he's Archangel afterwards. Like,
okay,
what are you talking about?
Okay, my bad. You're right.
Like you made my brain short circuit for a minute. I was like, what are you talking about?
My bad. Okay, you're right.
Yeah, so with Apocalypse being the main antagonist, we could easily get Gambit back by him becoming a 4 horseman in the present timeline of the 90s. So that would be really cool. I would very much enjoy that. Just because, Gambit's one of my favorites. I do want more Nightcrawler, though. They have him in the past. He... Was he in... No, he's in the future. Is he in the past?
He's in the past with Magneto and all them. Yeah.
Yeah. I've always very much loved Nightcrawler. He's one of my favorite X-Men, if not my favorite X-Men. So I would very much enjoy them doing more with him.
Yeah.
But I don't know if they will. Especially not for this season. He might get his moments, but I don't think he'll be like a prominent character. Well, I mean, like have his own like storyline.
Oh nah.
Because he'll definitely be a prominent character because obviously he's part of the team. But you know what I mean. But other than that, like, good introduction. Like, I think that's all I've got. Yeah, it was good. It was good overall.
Yeah, I like the action. I like that. I think that was episode 1. I like how they brought back how Cyclops is expanding on how to use his beams, like when he's using to like push himself across the floor and stuff.
Yeah,
yeah, I like that they brought it back and they did that again starting off this season. I was like, dope. I like it. Let's keep it going.
His lasers from the punch dimension.
yeah. I like the back and forth. I still I hate moments like this where I gotta remember what happened the last season from years ago. Cause like that was one thing I want to say I was kind of confused about with Jean and Scott, like the actual Jean Grey and Scott, like because Nathan's not Jean's actual kid, because the clone Jean Grey is the one that had Nathan, not Jean. So I'd be kind of confused on. I'd be kind of confused on when Jean's just like, yeah, that's my kid. I think she kind of adopted. No, because she didn't die. She's still alive. So yeah, I'll just be confused on how she just accepted that. I'm pretty sure they talked about that in the last season, but it's still kind of weird watching her talk, because I was sitting there watching. I was like, wait, is that Jean or is that I think her name was like Madeline or something like that when she gave herself a name.
Yeah, the other Jean is Madeline. Yeah. I don't know. I can't remember. It's X-Men nonsense.
I mean, it's not. Was it Dr. Sinister? I mean, clone Jean Grey.
Yeah, I know
all that shit.
It's just that clone stuff is always fucking weird. I hate clone shit too. It's honestly worse than time travel nonsense half the time. Don't even get me started on the fucking Spider-Man clone nonsense. That shit is fucking awful.
Oh, I mean, that's Spider-Man. Scarlet Spider. Yeah, Scarlet Spider's a clone.
Ben Riley.
Yeah.
Oh God.
What was I about to say though? I'm hoping they keep talking about Nathan so much, man. I'm wondering and hoping that they bring Havoc into the picture too. That'd be cool. I'd like to see Havoc.
It'd be neat to see him pop up.
Yeah. Since I think they're still in. Yeah, they're still in the past. They didn't leave the past yet. No, future. My bad. They're still in the future. No. They left the future, right?
They left the future at the end of the episode.
Yeah. They left the future.
Because remember, they like show up they're supposed to be in the present time.
Yeah.
And they're not here yet, and all their watches are dead. So
wasn't old girl from the future? Did she have the Phoenix Force?
I don't know what was up with her. I don't even know who she is. Like, I'm not going to say I'm an expert on X-Men. So I don't know who the fuck she is.
Cause she took off her hood like it was a big reveal. I'm still like, who the fuck is she? But either looked like she was a kid of Cable.
She also had an incredibly manly face.
I mean, it looked like Cable's, if I had to be honest with you. To me, anyway.
Okay, yeah, honestly, yeah. It had that boxiness to it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you are right now that I think about it.
So I'm thinking that she's some descendant of Cable. At least what I'm thinking, somehow. And it looked like she had the fucking Phoenix Force. I'm pretty sure at some point I saw a phoenix or a bird on fire while she was doing shit. And I'm like,
I don't know. Maybe she's maybe she's the new the new embodiment of the Phoenix Force.
I mean,
though I would have felt like Jean would have felt something with her.
That, and then I feel like she would have been more capable of doing some shit if she had the fucking Phoenix Force.
Yeah, like the Phoenix Force is a cosmic power. Like it's significant.
Yeah.
Like she honestly, I don't think she would have needed the flare if she would have had the Phoenix Force.
I mean, unless that was her way of not changing, because since she was so tied in like fate and destiny and stuff like that, maybe she knew what she couldn't do to alter what was already going on.
I don't know. Maybe, I guess, but
interesting character. Hopefully, she'll come back in some way, shape, or form, so we can get some more
we're
background on
still
her.
going to deal with the future at some point.
You think so? I mean,
I think so.
I think Apocalypse already left the future.
No, I will say this:
he went to the 90s.
It'll probably be more flashbacks from Cable, which is funny to think that the future is the flashback, but yeah, it'll probably be flashbacks most likely.
Yeah, that is a oxymoron, huh? Oh, damn, what was I about to say? I like that we get the X-Force. I like that they changed the whole opening sequence just for the X-Force. That was dope. I was hoping they would have threw in some Deadpool.
Yeah, I was looking for a Deadpool Easter egg. Yeah. I didn't see anything, but I was looking for a Deadpool Easter egg.
It'd be dope to see him on the screen in the black and gray suit. That'd be so dope. So dope. What else? What other greatness happened in these 3 episodes? You already talked about Storm. Man, well, I'll say from episode 3, going back and listening to Magneto talk to Professor X about how he wants to take the opportunity to build the world that both of them, well, really more of what Professor X has been trying to do, but it would benefit Magneto too, to try to go ahead and shape that world at the beginning of mutant time.
Yeah.
To hopefully go back in time to be able to.
And honestly, it made sense for the positions that both of them have. Like Xavier, being the goody two shoes that he is, would be worried about changing history. And Magneto is the opportunist of the two, and he would see an opportunity with Apocalypse, where if he could get Apocalypse to be on, Xavier's side, then, all for the better. Like, so both, like the way they both come about to their rationalities on this, like it works.
Yeah, I mean, both of them. It seems like they both on the same page. Like, hey, sure, let's give it a shot. Let's see what happens.
There at the end, and then it immediately backfires.
Yeah, which sucks, because man, I do like the design for, I don't know what you want to call that. Newborn, if that ain't the right word, but I like the past. I like the past design for Apocalypse. I do love the design. I was
you mean like his original way he looks before he gets all the fucking tech?
Yeah, I do like that.
Honestly, like, it kind of made sense that it failed for me. Not just because of course, the guy that is obviously jealous of Magneto and shit.
Yeah.
But like Apocalypse is inevitable. So like it may I knew eventually whatever it is that they wanted just wasn't going to happen. Because like Apocalypse is coming. Like that's always the thing, is Apocalypse is always coming.
I guess. It would have been nice to have like some other timeline where Apocalypse is like, you know what? I'm gonna fuck with you guys.
Yeah, but they do that
one.
with Kang or Khan or however you say his name. They don't really do that with Apocalypse, from my understanding.
Oh, Kang the Conqueror.
Yeah, Kang the Conqueror.
Gotcha.
Like there's a Kang the Conqueror who's like young, who chooses to not become a conqueror. He becomes a good guy. Kind of. Yeah, no, not even kind of. He becomes a good guy. So, like he's somebody who, like, anytime anybody sees him, they're like, "Oh fuck, it's King the Conqueror." But then it's like, nah, I'm the good one. So already having that with one character and then doing that with like Apocalypse as well, which I know this is the X-Men side. Kang isn't, but I don't know. Also, like, I don't know. It's one of those things where playing with that in comics makes sense because it's a little bit more easy to kind of like play with ideas.
Yeah.
But doing that with a TV series is a little bit harder. Having Apocalypse just be the main antagonist just seems like the easier way to go.
I mean, he still could have. I wouldn't want to see it per se, but I mean, he still could have died in the midst of the overall goal that they were going for. But it would have been nice to see them team up a lot longer than what they did.
It would have been I would have liked maybe there being like a buildup of distrust.
Yeah.
Like maybe at first, like he finds the room and this allows Magneto to and they allow Magneto to eventually calm him down and get him to like see his way. And then maybe part 2 of the episode, they would have had the trust or the distrust once again build up to that point, and then have the betrayal. I don't want to call it betrayal, but the turning on.
I mean, I guess the other thing too, man, like Professor X, man, like he'll come through saying like, "Nah, I can't do this because of that." And then when shit hits the fan, or he does it, it's the right time.
He always, that's Professor X. Professor X is a fucking hypocrite. Xavier is always been a hypocrite.
Like he might as well just do that for fucking Apocalypse Now. He might as well just be like, "Hey, this is what I'm trying to do. This is the future."
Yeah, 100%. Like that's always like Xavier is a guy who's trying to do good.
Yeah,
but he does a lot of wrong. Like, this is also the dude who put a mental block on Jean Grey when she was a child.
Yeah.
So he did it for her safety and all that type of shit. But he still, forced a girl to not have full access to herself for most of her life. And didn't tell her about it. It would have been one thing to put the block and then to explain to her and keep that going. But nah. He just was like, mental block, never tell you about it.
Best for humanity.
Yeah, like Xavier is one of those type of people who he thinks as long as he's trying to do good,
it is good.
His actions justify it.
Yeah.
Or he's justified in his actions. There we go. That's the better way to say that. He's always been that way, and it's one of those things that like that's the reason like when people like just like I don't know, like they bump up Xavier as this big pinnacle of goodness and shit that I kind of am just like not really. Like he is a good person. Like Xavier does more good than harm in my opinion, but he definitely does bad things. Like he has made terrible choices multiple times.
I mean, him and Magneto. I mean, it just helps show how much him and Magneto are both on the same side of the coin. Like,
just like to me, like I would be on Magneto's side. Like Magneto's like arguments make way more sense to me than Xavier's. Xavier's is like an optimist. Like he is somebody who he believes that all people will eventually be, like him, where they're doing their best to be good. And in a world like that, that would be great. But the world isn't like that. Magneto's right. Most people suck.
I mean, but yeah, I mean, for the most part, the way Professor X has to go by is more about compliance. It's like, oh, you don't want me to do this because this will make you feel this type of way, then I guess we'll have to change that. Not like, hey, let's understand each other so we can just change the view altogether and not just me have to change myself for your benefit.
Yeah. I don't know. It is what it is. But we're getting low. We might want to rate these.
Yeah, we are. I mean, shit, 9.
Honestly, yeah. 9 across the board for me. Like, if I was just doing just episode 1, it might be a little lower. But with all 3 of them at the same time, like it helped again. Like I said, when I was going into episode 1, I was a little confused. I didn't think the recap was as good as like it needed to be for like with how long between season 1 and season 2 is.
Yeah.
Because to me personally, I shouldn't have to watch all of the last season before the new season drops. It should be one of those things where, like, if there is a big gap between them, you need to do a good enough recap where somebody who hasn't seen the last season in a while can remember what happened.
That's true. Also, oh my bad, go ahead.
But so other than that, though, season 2 and season 3 not only bring you up to speed, they introduce enough in there and have enough like interesting shit where I'm just like, okay, all 3 together, 100%.
Episode 2 and 3. Gotcha. I will say that though, my bad. I will have to change my episode 1. I will change that to 8.5 because it does do a time skip and it doesn't fill in like how it got to that point. Like I was saying earlier, like we seen Magneto pull out Wolverine's animanium skeleton.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the last thing we seen of Wolverine. Now all of a sudden we just see him out running about, taking out whatever these little sentinel things are. Like, what happened?
He healed. He got over it.
Nah, man, I want to see that shit. I want to see.
You wanted to see him sitting there healing for 2 seconds?
I want to see it. Because I feel like at that time, like I feel like he would have been like on a. I feel like his body would have been on like some kind of high or something. Like he would have been fighting something more primal, if you will, because he hasn't been in this kind of state for a while. So I feel like it would have been kind of more like a mental shock.
From my understanding, that's not how it works. It over time, it's like it builds up. But I don't know 100%. Like you might be right. Maybe that's how it should have been. But obviously, that's not the way they went across it. So, but
yeah,
hey, it's your con for it. That's fair.
Yeah, they got flashbacks. Maybe we'll get a little something. But other than that, you got anything else for X-Men 97 episodes 1, 2, and 3 for season 2?
No.
Alrighty then. Well, it's been another episode of Where's My Anime. Hopefully y'all had a great time chilling with us today, and we'll see y'all next week. Peace.
This has been another great episode of Where's My Anime. We are on Facebook, YouTube, X, and TikTok.
Thank y'all for watching and interacting with today's video. Make sure y'all go subscribe, like, and comment.
See y'all next time on the next season, next episode of Where's My Anime. Peace out.